This video is about a really cool experience that I got to have with my parents and my family. We got to sail on a tall ship. This was my 5-year-old's birthday gift, if you can believe it or not. My parents decided to take him on a ship, and they decided to take us all along. And I didn't truly know what to expect because I'd never been on a tall ship. I thought it was gonna be like a kind of a ritzy like yacht experience. I was totally wrong.
Ooh, we're starting up.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming aboard the Meerwald today, I need everybody's attention. Hello, my name is Ethan, and I'm going to teach you guys some safety before we get underway.
So much cooler. So the people that take you out on the A.J. Meerwald are sailors. They sail on this ship. They live, sleep, and eat on this ship for months at a time, and their only job is to take you out on their ship. So when you get on there, they're all about it.
Are you ready on the throat?
Ready on the throat.
Ready on the peak? Ready, Captain? On the throat, on the peak, all the way together.
That sail's going up, John.
I see.
All right, we're through. Haru, we're on the road, the sweet of life. Haru, haru, we're on the road, the sweet of life. Sticking my hand.
They're singing, they're showing you things, they're teaching you things. It was such a neat experience, and I think that that this would be such a neat thing to share with other parents, to take your kids on the A.J. Meerwald. This isn't just for, you know, like couples. It's not a romantic cruise. It's like, of course, anyone can go on, but it was educational and it was fun.
Till we strike soundings in the channel of old England, from Ushant to sailing to Scilly, the first land we made was a point called the Dead Man. Next Ram's Head off Plymouth, Scott, Portland and White. We sailed then by Beachy, by Fairley and Dungeness, and bore straight away for the south, for the sight, for the right. And we'll roar like true British sailors, we'll rat, and we'll roar across the sea, till we strike soundings in the channel of old England, from Ushant to Scilly to Scilly, let every good man drink up a full bumper, let every good man drink up his full bowl, and let us be jolly and drown melancholy. Drink a health to, drink a health to, drink a health to, drink a health to, soul and we'll set, and we'll roar like true British sailors, we'll rant, and we'll roar across the salt sea, till we strike soundings in the channel of old England, from Ushant to Scilly.
So these sailors are passionate about this life and this culture of sailing tall ships, ships that are only powered by the wind, and they know like all the language of this air of sailing. It was just so well done. One guy pulled me inside and was like, "Hey, do you want to see how we recoil the rope?" Because there's a very specific way for everything to be done on a ship. So there's a really neat way that he showed me how to do it. It's called the Valentine. My son got to steer the ship. Stand where I am.
Excuse me. All right, good job, Theodore. I love it. Your confidence gives me confidence.
All right.
Okay, so now
Let you hold it, right?
let's go. Let's bring the wheel 2 spokes to the left.
Bring it
One.
1, 2.
Very good. Excellent.
Hold it there.
And oh my gosh, we're turning into other. I was bringing like 4 spokes to the right.
Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the only thing I would say is that I wouldn't recommend this trip for probably 4 and under. And it all depends on your kid. We took my 2.5-year-old along, and we quickly realized we needed to hold him the whole time. Now it is only a 2-hour trip. he was fine. He was really chill with it, and I think he had a fun time, but definitely something more for older kids. There aren't special passenger seats, but there's seating everywhere. You can just kind of grab a seat, and that was very casual and cool. This was just way more immersive than I expected. Little slice of life that I had no idea existed, that there are people that love sailing, they love like being out on the ocean, and they love this type of history, this like type of real living history. I also wanted to share a board game that goes tremendously with a ship like the A.J. Meerwald, and that is a game called Islebound. In this little game, you are actually captains of your own ship, and you have sailors, crew that you can accumulate. There is different islands you can visit, and you glean different treasures and resources from these islands. Then if you are able to like claim an island, you actually receive resources and rewards when other people come to your island. It's such a pretty game. It's by Ryan Lockett, and I love his games. He's a game designer that does his own artwork, his own designing, and own publishing, which is really incredible. We've only played it once, and I am super excited to get it to the table again and try it out with more players. I want to recommend it though because it really gives you that full immersive modern board game experience, because you have player boards, you have dice, you have cards. There's a lot going on component wise, but the actual gameplay is pretty simple and fun. So it's really great for someone who's new to gaming or maybe younger players. That's why I wanted to kind of tie it in with this special video about the A.J. Meerwald Tall Ship. So I'm gonna link in the description section information about the A.J. Meerwald, and maybe you'll get a chance to go out and try it out. Like I said, highly recommend it. It was super educational and an experience we'll remember forever, I'm sure. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, even just a little bit, go ahead and hit that like button. That really helps these videos go a little bit further. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. You'll hear more about board games and also the fun adventures that our family goes on from time to time. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Madam, I'm a darling, a die road did the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. First she washed them, then she squeezed them, then she hung them out to dry. Then she folded up her arms, saying, what a nice young girl am I. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road did the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road did the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. Go to the well for a pail of water, fetching it for to make some tea. She fell under, I fell over, all the game was above her knee. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road did the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road did the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day.